Is it on? Alright, so it's been a while, people. If there's anybody looking at my stream, probably not many people, if at all, but yeah. Been a long break, I admit. If I mean, without a doubt, it's been a long time. Like last stream, I've been meaning to come back earlier. Of course, I could give you thousands of excuses if I wanted to. Who wants to know that, right? Important thing is I'm back, right? That's all that matters. Hopefully, that's all that matters. And it's weird coming back to stream after such a long time, but here I am. And as always, nice. We can liven up the mood if it gets live, though. Honestly, it feels like just mellows me out. Well, I really like this music by Chill Peach. Well, I don't know what to say. You know, honestly, before streaming, I feel like I had thousands of things to say, but once I turned on that fucking start streaming button, like, what am I even saying at this point, right? Sorry, let me get some water. But it has been rather uneventful time for me. I mean, I did play. I actually played Code Vein quite a lot after my last stream. Quite interesting, right? Because the last stream I like tried out Code Vein, and honestly, my perspective was that I quite didn't like it first time I played it. I didn't think it was and honestly, comparing it to Lies of P, I will still hold that opinion. It's just my opinion, but nevertheless, I enjoyed Lies of P far much more. But I think that's because I'm trying to compare Code Vein to a very different genre of game. I know they're both Souls-like, but I honestly think Code Vein shouldn't be treated as a Souls-like. I mean, it was like a completely different experience compared to Lies of P. Of course, I haven't played an official From Software game, so maybe I shouldn't be the one to talk about this should be Souls-like and what shouldn't be. But that's my point of view. But it was, I mean, on its own, I think I would say that it was still it was not a bad game, especially for the, I got it very cheap, like less than $10, because it was on like a massive sale. I think like 95% sale. So I got a pretty good deal. Story wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, it's quite surprising, right? I mean, I'm not going to shit on like Japanese games or not, but a lot of times, in my experience, I found some of them, especially for a fantasy-driven game, to have rather lackluster or overly dramatic storytelling. But I mean, it was certainly dramatic for sure, but I didn't hate it. I can definitely see why it has a fan base. It does, but comparing it to like Lies of P, especially the combat mechanic, I would say it's it wasn't as impressive as you would hope for in a Souls-like action perspective. It didn't have that oomph. It didn't have that impact. Just like boom. It didn't have that. At least from like when I played it, it really didn't have that. So I was like, I don't know. But like honestly, it wasn't a bad game, and I think I got a good amount of playtime out of that. I enjoyed it. Another game I played a lot, and this is a game that I always play like whenever I'm like, guys, there's like I'm bored. It's excellent. I'm not sure if I'm willing to play it on screen. It's a turn-based tactic game, right? So a lot of times what I would be doing is thinking to myself how the next one goes. And I know there are a lot of like good streamers who turn that into a very entertaining stream, but I don't know if I am capable of that as of now. I mean, if I get better eventually, I get better at speaking, which is quite hard. If excuse me, but it is quite hard. Oh god, imagine if I have to talk to people. I know, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess it feels like it's different from having a conversation with a person. Like, yeah, you're with a like complete, I guess, strange. Well, I don't know. I feel like the strange, like crazy thing is the last stream I did. How many like few months ago? I know I've been kind of slacking off, but that last stream, I was actually feeling. I've been starting to feel quite comfortable, especially accepting that my accent is going to be a problem. I know it's fucking annoying, but I don't know. You know what? I'm going to admit that I'm quite self-conscious. You know what annoying thing is this noise? Oh yeah, by the way, I removed my earphone and I'm testing out if I can actually stream without the earphone because I know I complained so many times. But one bad thing about having an earphone is that I don't know if it's just me or anything, but like, I cannot hear myself quite clearly. Like it feels almost like I'm talking inside a vape. Maybe it's the type of earphone I have. I have one of those like those inside your ear. Like if I get like one of those good headphones, like an actual headphone, what I actually had was like earphone, not headphone. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyway, that's gone. So. But I'm kind of worried that the sound coming from my speaker might go into my mic. So one thing that I definitely have to check after the stream or tomorrow or something, quite late, is whether the sound from my speaker is entering my mic. If it is, then I have to talk. That's very annoying. Honestly, I'm still quite split on whether I should earphone or not. You know what? Just doing this kind of a self-talk thing, it feels I don't feel as uncomfortable as I remember I was when I first started streaming. I mean that's a good sign, but I mean then again, I know that I don't have a lot of people watching me right now, so maybe that's why I feel comfortable. Oh god, that's a hard level that I had to overcome at some point. I mean, what kind of streamer would want us to want viewers to not watch, right? So I don't know. Maybe it's something that you get comfortable with time. I just be able to, just be myself. I'm saying, what I'm gonna do. So it is very possible that for this stream, the audio might be a bit cooked, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Well, back to the point I wanted to make was that, for like the mic, I've been using this noise suppression thing. So basically, if a noise is below a certain decibel, it doesn't register in the mic. But that gets kind of annoying because, as you might notice, I don't exactly have a most clear voice, and I often trail off as I talk, and and sometimes the sound I create, which you would be able to hear if you're right next to me, don't get registered in mic, and that's something that I honestly didn't think I would have to worry about, but it's been rather annoying. I don't know, because I heard myself one time. It's almost like I'm stopping like in middle of a sentence in very awkward moment. It's not a full-on pause, but it makes a speech a lot more awkward than it actually is. I don't know, maybe I'm just more awkward than I imagine myself to be. Well, that's been the case, so that's been annoying. Maybe I'll do something with that again. I definitely have to play around with the audio setting at some point in time. Whether I keep this setting or not, I have. But I don't know. I probably listen to myself tomorrow, because I'm looking at this stream exact this stream tomorrow. I wanted to do an actual like game stream today. And you might surprise you, but Tekken 8 has come out, and I've been fucking going ham on that motherfucker. And I'm not saying like I haven't actually. The funny thing is, I haven't played ranked at all, because I knew I wanted to start streaming again quite soon. And I was like, dude, why don't I fucking wait until I fucking stream? And that went on for like almost 2 weeks. But I'm here, so it kind of worked out. It is what it is. But yeah, if I'm going, like, when we do game stream, Tekken 8, I'm looking at you, buddy boy. I'm looking at you. Well, no. I saw Armored Core was on sale. Then again, I was like, dude, I still haven't played any of the Dark Souls. I haven't played Sekiro. I haven't played Elden Ring, which is like the final boss in terms of Souls-like, right? So I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it. I mean, it's still quite pricey. I think it was like 30% off or something. But then again, I think I have some time. The deal ends around February 22nd. So I definitely have some time to make the decision to buy it or not. I don't know, honestly. Anyway, today's definitely going to be a short stream, because I wanted to start streaming way earlier, but there was shit tons of problem. Like, I don't know, I had to fucking reset my Restream account. Apparently one of my Gmail account is like, its password's been leaked. I'm not gonna tell you where, but Chrome told me, hey buddy, seems like somebody knows your password. Like, well, that's just fucking right. I've been trying to fucking fix that for like 3 hours or something. I mean, I feel like I kind of better than. The only thing is that I had to change passwords for almost everything. I had to change my password for Battle.net, had to change it for my Steam account as well as my Best Buy. And you know, it's kind of annoying because it was a password that I quite liked and I used often. But it's a shame, but it is what. And one interesting, oh, I do want to play Tekken 8. Oh my god, maybe I'll do it after this stream. I should be playing it this stream, but honestly, I don't feel like I'm ready for that. One thing I'm definitely planning, it's a New Year's resolution, by the way, is learning Japanese. I know it's weird, it's out of nowhere, but goddamn, I've been meaning to learn the goddamn language for several years, but every time I was like, I look at the hiragana, I look at the katakana, and some of those attempts, I actually memorize those bastards. But then again, after that, I'd be like, okay, I get the basics down. I just, you know, I take some time off and then get back to it. Guess what? Never does because of my lazy motherfucking ass. Either forgets about it or make up excuses. But this time I think it'll be this. What if I make an actual effort this time? And you know what I could do? I'm thinking like a study with me kind of stream. I think as for viewers it might be very boring. I mean honestly, I don't know. I'm sure there's certain demographics out there who actually enjoy this type of content more. And you know what? Better for me that way, but at least in the beginning, it would be more like just study with me type, where I just turn on some music. Maybe I'll add some more flavor to it by creating a playlist when I study. I don't think it will be like a super long stream. I mean, we are studying one subject, but I mean, then again, there's a lot of people who spend. I just didn't know. I feel like after college, would I be sitting down with a textbook in one hand and studying for it? Not really, but that's what you gotta do. If you wanna get in shape, you gotta exercise. And if you wanna learn a new language, you gotta study. That's just how it goes. And this time I will actually fucking study. And you could say, dude, why don't you do it on your own time? So one reason, other than for easy content, honestly, I don't think it's content, but because in later on when I'm actually able to hold conversation, I want to make it an actual content, like talk to natives, or maybe, and you know what would be really nice? I want, if when I'm doing only like just like studying Japanese stream, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that specifically for like all my streams, but when I'm thinking of doing Japanese stream, I want to speak only Japanese, and I know some of you will be like, well, that's quite a low bar. Not for me, okay? Not for me. It is quite a high bar to me, except for me exactly right now. I mean, I memorized hiragana, but I kind of wanted to memorize katakana before I started streaming again, but I was like, I've been pushing it long enough. Well, and doing a just study with me stream kind of thing will kind of force me into a schedule. I hope. Although I wouldn't say my Japanese stream will be very tightly scheduled an event, because I mean, like the goal is maybe like ideally 7 times a day. So, I mean 7 times a week, 7 times a day. I don't know about that. 7 times a week, like every day. But honestly, I'd be happy if I can get in like 5 like 5 times a week type of deal. But I don't think it'll be too long, maybe an hour or so. For now, maybe later we can go up 3 hours. For now, I'll just be like playing music and studying on my own. Don't have much of anything else at all. But yeah. But that's definitely a stream that I want to do. I want to learn the fucking language, Japanese. Okay, hi. So desu ka? You know, I feel like I have some good Japanese fucking pronunciation. I know my fucking English, like American pronunciation is fucking terrible. But I feel like as an Asian self, I'd be able to do some Japanese accent quite well. I'm sure fucking... I think that only works, of course, I'm ESL person, right? But... I don't know, I mean... Maybe I butcher fucking Japanese accent too. That will be fucking annoying! I'm already stressed about my English accent. I have to worry about my Japanese accent? God damn! That would be fucking... double trouble. But we'll see. I'll just be happy if I can learn the language, whether I have an accent or not. English now, that's a different problem because I use it every fucking day, and it's a fucking miracle that I still have this thick ass accent after all those years of practicing it. You know, I really like this setup where I don't have earphones. I don't know, I fucking decide for myself. But right now, I'm just feeling a bit better. But I mean, that also could be because I'm too tired. That'd be fun. Like, one way to make my stream better, to speak more naturally. Just tire myself the fuck out. God damn, that'll be as annoying as anything ever. I guess I just don't know how to proceed from... You know, I feel like I've been kind of wanting to do YouTube. I mean, as much as honestly, if I just choose, I'd probably say I love streaming content. I mean, that's hard to say because I haven't really made any content that I'm YouTube specific other than the posting live videos, which I'm technically doing right now. Also getting streamed live on YouTube. Yes, thank you very much. You know, I'm looking at this my mic bell that changes as I speak, and it really annoys me that some of my even now, well, not now exactly, but just like seconds ago, it wasn't picking up some sounds I was making, and I'm like, really? God damn. I'm getting more conscious of it now. So, that's the goal as we move forward. Do other people use noise gate? Gosh, I really wish I had a fucking girlfriend. But then again, everybody, right? Maybe I'll be the streamer friend for somebody else. I guess it's kind of haphazard. Oh, you can work right. Starting on my... No, I bought for Tekken 8, I got a fight stick. I know, it's kind of corny. And honestly, one crazy thing is, like, I tried keyboard for like a few minutes, and god damn, it's so much more I feel like I'm much more used to keyboard, and I was doing moves sets and like combos, the movement that it took me like hours to master. Well, I'm not even mastered yet. I haven't really mastered yet, but I it took me like 2-3 hours to do this kind of movement and stick. But when I was using keyboard, I was like in 30 minutes I was like bang 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 bang. I was like, what the fuck? Where did I find this goddamn stick? I don't know. Hopefully. But I feel like stick is so much more fun. Besides, it gives me such a nostalgia to when I was young, when I used to play in the arcades. Yeah, I don't see those anymore. I mean, I guess with the rise of computer games or console games in United States, I think there's no more need for arcades, right? It's quite sad because I used to be one of those kids that really liked going to arcades. I play, arcade games I played when I was young. Tekken Tag Tournament. That used to be my shit. Well, not really, because there's one friend of mine who introduced me to the game, who used to just whoop my ass every time I played it. I mean, god damn. Really good. But I used to play that. Metal Slug was a big thing when I was growing up. And I'm not sure if people know about this game, but King of Fighters. Does anybody know about that game? It was one of the best games. Now in that game, I'm pretty sure I could beat the shit out of my friends. Like, that game was good. But it was quite a while ago. God damn. But yeah, it's been kind of fun playing with the stick. That sounds kind of weird, but hey. Yeah. Kind of pricey stick, but it is what it is. Sometimes I get really mad though, because I guess like it's been such a long time. I need to get used to the stick again. Those muscle memory, you know what I'm saying? One thing is that I think Korean arcades had a very different stick compared to American. Because I've been using the stick, and I think like I searched it up. Apparently there's like a gate, square gate. Which is kind of weird because when I was playing in Korea, those arcade sticks, right? They never had any like gate. It was almost like circular. I just don't feel like I fit like in the fight stick I have right now. You can feel the gate for sure. God damn, it makes sure it makes its presence known. God damn, every time I move my lever. But back in Korea, when I was young, I mean, it could be. I mean, it's been such a long time. I might be just not remembering correctly, but back then, like, I just felt very different movement. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when the first day I got the stick, I played around with it, and god damn, it felt so awkward. Like, what's going on? What the fuck? Why am I moving like this? But yeah, it's been. But I'm getting used to it. Yeah, I'll say I'm getting used to it. And one thing for sure surprised me was in Korea I used something called bat top. If you look up like in Google or something, like bat top versus ball top, you will see like a different shaped levers, and you would think they're practically the same, and in a sense they are. I mean, I thought they would be very different, and for sure when I started out with the stick again recently, I started with bat top. Then a few days ago, I guess it's been almost a week, I changed it to a ball top. And you know what? It ain't so bad. I think one reason is that like I'm used to playing with such a longer lever. I remember specifically when I was really young, when I was playing Korea, the lever went up all the way to my index finger, right? But in for like with this lever I have right now this arcade stick. The lever is so short, I can barely use my arcade like my index finger. Or like the highest it goes is up to like my middle finger. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you though. I'll check out later or something. Anyway, and that's been kind of like a very big difference I was feeling with the arcade stick. And you know, I guess it's because of its very short height that I'm quite feeling the difference quite as stark, you know? Because back then, when it was much longer, bathtub would suit me just fine. But now, when I'm trying to like press back, or like I guess in this case, like to the left of the lever, I use my thumb, right? And if I want to go up, I use my thumb again. So in like, and if I want to go to the left and to up really fast, like with bathtub, it's kind of hard, right? But with ball top, I think it kind of helps me out. And it's not like, oh my god, it's night and day. You can never do it in bathtub, and you can definitely do this in ball top. I wouldn't say it's like that, but I do feel like there is a slight but definitely noticeable difference between the two. That's why I've been sticking with ball top for now, because it helps me with movements, especially using my thumb. So that was quite a fun change. But yeah, you know, I mean, even changing to ball top, the fucking back movement with my thumb, it's quite fucking annoying. It's sore as hell for sure. And goddamn, honestly, don't know what to do about that. I guess with time and practice, I'm gonna get used to it. But who knew? Who just knows? I hope I get used to it and quite fast, because it can be quite annoying, honestly. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Second 8. But I don't know. I'm still waiting for Lies of PTLC. Is anybody else waiting for that? Maybe it's too soon to be talking about that. I still have Dark Souls, which I haven't started. I know I started like basically finished Code Vein without streaming at all. I really should have. But like honestly, I was quite disappointed when I first started Code Vein, like my last stream. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be streaming. So I was like, but I bought it, might as well fucking finish it. And you know, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't like the best game I have ever played, but it wasn't a bad game. Oh, certainly against Lies of P, I do feel like I would say Lies of P was a better game in my criteria, if I can justify that. But I play Code Vein, but for Dark Souls, I've been intentionally been trying to hold off myself from playing that, because I want to stream, right? The future. Yeah, in the future. And there was times where I really wanted to play it, but I was like, you know, you're going to stream at some point soon, right? Just play XCOM. You like the game anyway. It's been a while, so I played the XCOM, and you know what? XCOM is fucking good game. If you haven't played XCOM, well, don't buy it if it's not on sale, because trust me, they go on sale regularly, and I think they go like 90% sale. I'm not 100% sure, but they have this massive sales. And honestly, I just get it, play it, and it's gonna be fucking fun. I don't know. For me, it was like whenever I compare a game, like I look at XCOM and I'm like, oh. I mean, of course, when I say XCOM, I mean XCOM 2. I don't think I've ever played like XCOM or the original XCOM. I hear it's a very good game. Maybe one of these days. I played XCOM 2, the vanilla one, and then War of the Chosen, and then Vice it all. And let me tell you something: if you get XCOM right, if you play War of the Chosen first, I don't think you'll be able to go back to the vanilla. Trust me. But it is fucking worth getting. I knew that was going to be the case, so I played the vanilla version first. And when I played War of the Chosen, ooh, baby, it's a good game. I liked it. I really liked it. You know, funny thing is, so before I went on to, I think the XCOM 2 is one of those games, one of those first few games I actually bought. I'm not sure if it was the first game I bought, probably not, but it was definitely one of the early ones I bought. Before then, I played the game Hearthstone. I'm sure it's a very popular game. I'm sure you guys might have heard about it. And like, fucking goddamn, I don't play it anymore. And you know, no offense if you played it, but goddamn, it just like fucking sucks the money out of you. And it can be very fun, as I love card games, but I just don't think for what $60 for it was 60 70 cards, like card packs. It ain't worth it when like what I think the average is one legendary every 15 to 20 packs, right? Oh fucking shit. Way too crazy. It's a random legendary. Nowadays, you know how many fucking legendary do you need to play to create the like actually competitive deck? Like just one deck. Think about if you have to do that to multiple decks because you're tired of using a single fucking deck to play. Oh my god, it's a disaster. And you know, after playing Hearthstone, I got into Steam the other day. Like, it was years back, by the way. And I was like, okay, let's see what's on. And I think, like, again, I don't remember if XCOM 2 was the first game I bought, but it was definitely early one. I think I remember getting XCOM 2 and playing it. And I was like, god damn. This equals a random legendary? Fuck no. I think the XCOM 2, when it's on sale, it's actually cheaper than one random legendary. One random legendary would not get you the deck you want to play. Trust me, especially nowadays. And goddamn, and that after that experience, I never spent money on Hearthstone ever again. And maybe I will as a streamer later on, but I don't see that happening. At least not for now. I hear what is it? The Battleground? I forgot the fucking mode. Like a different, like a play mode in Hearthstone. Some of them are doing pretty well. Maybe I check those out, but I don't think I'll be spending much money on competitive Hearthstone. Well, I mean, I should never say never, but for now, that's my perspective on it. But I wish there's there's a large card game. Maybe online, maybe single player focused, I don't know. I can just play without this fucking pressure for money. You know? Because almost every card game out there, right? Especially if you want to play a lot of different decks. What if you don't want to play a single deck? And trust me, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but when I play card games, I don't like playing a single deck over and over and over again. Even it doesn't matter if I'm winning or I'm losing often. Like just playing one, for me, playing one deck, I don't know, one thing about card games is the variety and being able to create different decks. That's something that's really fun about card games for me. And I guess if you want to do that nowadays, whether it's Hearthstone or whatnot, you need to pour a lot of money in. I don't know, is Yu-Gi-Oh! Mastered your art, or does it require a lot of money? I don't know. It does. I don't know if I'd be able to do much about that, but just saying. But yeah, that's the plan. I definitely need to fucking spend more time thinking of YouTube content. You know, funny thing is, since the second month, or maybe even the first month of when I started streaming, I was like, gotta get to YouTube. And you know what? There's nothing false about that. You gotta do YouTube, but god damn, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing there. Maybe I figure it out. You know, I've been meaning to do some content with Liza P. Whether it was discussion, and I have this discussion in mind that I'm not 100% sure it's appropriate because it deals a lot with, you know, things like suicide and some things that can be quite touchy, to say the least. But I feel like it might be an interesting topic to discuss. I might do that, yeah, but I don't know. My editing skill is practically abysmal. So I don't know if I'll be able to create a video that I really want, because it's going to be heavily affected by my editing skills. I might even just do, you know, highlight clips. But when I say you know, doing those highlight clips, it looks easy, but it was actually quite hard. I tried it like a few days ago or something. I mean, I don't have anything out yet, but like thinking to myself, what the fuck would be like, wouldn't be too corny, would be funny, entertaining. You know, honestly, anything and everything can be funny, or it can be too fucking corny. So I really have no idea how to decide for myself. I wish there's an easy way to figure out, but there really isn't, is there? And once I started Tekken 8, obviously, I'm going to be doing some content with it, at least I think. I mean, I say a lot of things, Don't take all of them too serious. It's just an empty ambition for now. Hopefully I can turn it into something actually meaningful. But you're gonna have to wait for that. You know, the other day I was looking at different stories in YouTube, and apparently people actually often but like ask their friends and family to join to watch their YouTube or streaming in general, right? When they get started. I mean, and I don't have that for sure, so I don't know. Well, like it's a work in progress with like most things, you know. If I want to do more and longer fucking stream, the best way to do it is just to stream, and you know I eventually get used to streaming. I get used to spending time while streaming. You know, and maybe I can increase my streaming time with it. I feel like that was what I was doing before, like when I last streamed. I wanted to fucking play Tekken 8 today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Already kind of late. Tomorrow, I doubt I'll do a stream. Maybe the Japanese stream that lasts like, I don't know, maybe an hour. You know, most of you, I'm pretty sure nobody knows this, but I've done a Japanese stream before. And let me tell you, it was a fucking disaster. Because god damn, it is hard to do an educational stream. If you want to make it entertaining, that is. Oh god, I was learning hiragana, and because like you have to do two things at once, right? First, you have to actually fucking memorize and fucking study, so you're using brain power for that. But you also gotta entertain, you gotta continue to speak. Oh no. It was actually quite challenging. I mean, cause god damn. That's one reason why if I'm going to do Japanese stream, right, I'm going to have it as a like study with me type, where you'll just be listening to music or something, and you do your thing, and I study mine for like an hour or so. For now, and later on, maybe I get a hang of it, you know, how to do Japanese stream. And by then, I don't think I'll be focusing too much on education, honestly. I just be able to be entertaining in that language. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But it's gonna take a while. I can tell you right now. It's gonna be a marathon. It's not gonna be a sprint, for sure. So we'll see about that. But you know, just because it's not a sprint doesn't mean it's not hard. Being consistent with it. Continue to do it every fucking day. Even if it's not every day. You know, like I said. The optimal like frequency is like 5 times a week or so. I'd be fucking happy if I can do that. Of course. 5 times of actually freaking studying. Now that would be more challenging than, you know, just turning on the music and go for fucking an hour or so. I don't know. I got through college, you know, maybe I can do not that different from it, right? I mean, I went through, it's practically like my high school. I didn't study language in college. Although I guess if I want to be more serious about it, I mean, my high school language class very was Spanish, Espanol. Hola. I mean, I have some memory of it, but by no means would I ever be able to tell anybody that, yeah, I will never be, yeah, I'm fluent in Spanish. No, it's straight up lie. Well, I think I have a good basis if I want to start learning Espanol again. You know what? Maybe I'll do that at some point. If I like what I'm doing with Japanese stream, I might actually do that. Learning language is always like been thing that I wanted to do my pastime. So why the fuck not? But probably get a different playlist. Definitely more than one fucking song. If I want to do that. But damn, then I have to worry about my fucking what? Copyright and all that shit. That's one thing that I didn't think it would be so troublesome. Copyright issues. Speaking about copyright, quite a hassle if you ask me, but you definitely have to think about it. But yeah, I'd be happy if I can just be consistent, Oh, so if anything, I probably do Takane stream on the weekend. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. Every time there's fighting game comes out, I mean, fighting game in general is a very it's a game for maniac. I can say that. It's not. I see a lot of people falling off from fighting because it's hard in general. I mean, it has to be hard. Back in when I was young, all those good old days, it was a different story, right? It's in arcades. You often go there with friends. Not like ranked game you see in online games now. It was a very different environment. Like even you get your ass handed to your friends. You talk shit, you talk smack, and it's fun. Even if I mean, of course, if you're the only one whose ass is getting chewed up every time, and your friend chews you out every fucking time, maybe it's a different story. But I had a lot of fun when I was playing fighting games as a young kid. But when you're fighting against strangers, there's really no interaction going on. I don't know. There's a reason fighting game in general is not as popular. But I think I have fun with it to some degree. I think for sure. I definitely play around with it. I mean, I already been playing around with it for like 2 weeks. So honestly, I would wake up, fucking play Tekken. Back from work, play Tekken. That's all I've been doing, honestly. But yeah. Oh goddamn! I'm still thinking to myself, should I be doing those Japanese? Should I do it in the morning? Should I do it at night? Honestly, it's going to be a random stream. I know that's a crazy word, but it is what it is. It's gonna be a random. I'm gonna do it when I feel like it, because that's when the fucking studying happens. You can just fucking sit down and study like a maniac. Well, I mean, you can, but in my experience, that doesn't always work, especially you're only dedicating an hour or like every day. When you feel comfortable, when you feel like you're in the good heads to fucking study, then that's when you should be fucking. Do I believe that? Oh, fucking I'm just saying shit. But I do want it for myself, so I definitely have to do it at some point. Honestly, I just do it whenever I have time. and hopefully I don't make a lot of excuses for myself. I mean, that's the entire point of this Japanese stream. Kind of like saying to myself, hey, remember this? Yeah, you might want to do that. I don't know. It would be so nice if I can learn Japanese in just a few months, but oh god damn, why do I see myself doing this for like a few years? You know, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm hoping that by in 4, 5 months, I'd be good enough that I can actually have like an entertaining stream. I can interact with people, or I guess what I was thinking of was like maybe getting like ChatGPT or something and make it in Japanese, right? And actually have a conversation with the goddamn machine. If I can get a native to talk to me, that would be the best. But I don't exactly have that option, so machine will have to do. So I was thinking about that. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to get to that level by, I don't know, 3, 4 months? Question mark? But nothing is set. It really depends on my progress, right? God damn. That is very annoying. You know, one of the programs, like I've been looking up like language acquisition in YouTube a lot. A lot of people say best way to learn language is to surround yourself with it. Not learn through textbook or something. And I guess like I agree with that, solely based on my own experience of learning English. But that's also quite hard, right? When you live, you work in English speaking country. How do you really do that? Well, I guess I can watch like anime or something. But that's hardly a stream, right? If I was like if I was an audience, then I think I have a lot more options. But as somebody who's as a streamer who's studying Japanese on stream, it's I think options are slightly more limited because I have to be able to convey myself in Japanese if I want to strictly keep everything Japanese in my Japanese stream, which would necessarily force me to have some level of fluency in the said language, which I have none at all. So it's gonna be a while before I can do that. Hopefully I get there fast. God damn. I don't know. You know, I was kind of worried about turning on stream today, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know. Who knows? One thing for sure is my streaming endurance. Oh, I need to fucking work on that again because I'm already fucking tired. Well, that may be just because I'm tired from my previous thing before stream. I was doing just shit tons of fucking finding out where did my password get leaked, what the fuck I should be doing. It wasn't like out of nowhere thing. I was logging into my restream, forgot my password, I was looking it up, and Chrome was like, hey, your password, yeah, it got leaked, buddy. You wanna change this? I was like, God damn, motherfucker. When did that happen? I've been using the same password for a lot of different accounts. I know it's not recommended, but it's so goddamn convenient. So I had to change all of that. God damn, that was fucking. I was like, what about my other account when I don't use the same password? So I have to change those two. doesn't like I have to, but oh no. You know, one thing if there's anything that I want to get cleared out fast and cleared out successfully with some thoughtful thinking is my YouTube thing. What kind of content? Oh goddamn! Only if my editing skills were high. But I guess that's like Japanese all again, right? Best way to increase my editing skill is to just do them, right? But I don't know. Kind of hard knowing that it's a product that you're going to have to publish out there, and knowing that it's not going to be as good as you hope it to be because of your editing skill. It's a bit demoralizing, to be honest. But it's part of the process, right? All I gotta do, what you gotta do. Ride the wave, baby. Ride the wave. But, you know, in near future, I see myself use the earphone again, even though I really don't want to. I don't want to do that. But let's just enjoy the earphone-less stream while I can. When I can, while I can, however I can. Yeah. Well, I think that's good enough for today. It's very short, but I already told you guys that. Anyway, that's how it went, and that's some roughly what I'm going to be doing in the future. Hopefully. Well, that's it. And as always, remember, when life gives you a lemon, make some lemonade.